My beloved child, stop for a moment and breathe. You've been wondering why heaven feels quiet lately. You've been asking yourself, why isn't God answering me anymore? I pray, I wait, but nothing seems to change. You feel forgotten. You feel alone in the dark places of your heart. You think I turned away from you. But hear me, I have been listening more closely than ever before. Every sigh, every tear, every silent prayer, I have held them all in my hands. I have not missed a single detail of your pain. You think silence means abandonment, but my silence is a sign that I am working in ways you cannot see yet. You are in a chapter where faith must become stronger than your feelings, because feelings change, but my love for you never does. You want answers right now. You want the path to be clear, but I want your trust. Even when nothing makes sense, I want your faith. Even when you feel like giving up, I want your heart, even when it's broken. You keep asking me, Lord, where are you? And I am answering you now. I am right beside you. I am closer than the breath inside your lungs. I have never left you, not even for a second. You look at others and think, why does God speak to them but not to me? Why do they get miracles while I wait in the quiet? But what you don't see is the battles I am fighting for you behind the scenes. What you don't notice is how much I have protected you from things that would have destroyed you if I allowed them to reach you. When a seed is planted in the soil, you don't hear it growing. You don't see the roots forming deep underground, but it is growing. It is getting stronger, and one day it breaks through the ground, visible to everyone. That is what I am doing in you. Your silent season is your growing season. Your waiting is not wasted. Your pain is not pointless. Your delays are not denial. You think I am keeping blessings away from you, but I am preparing you to hold blessings that are far greater than what you asked for. I know the nights you cry into your pillow. I know the moments you stare at the ceiling asking, Lord, just give me one sign. And sometimes the only sign I give is that you wake up again the next morning, because I am not finished with you yet. Do not confuse my patience with absence. Do not mistake my silence for distance. Even in the quiet, I am speaking to your future. My child, listen closely. There are prayers you prayed years ago that are still rising before my throne today. Not a single tear you shed has been ignored. Not a single whisper from your heart has been forgotten. You say, Lord, if you love me, why am I still waiting? But what if I told you that the version of you who prayed that prayer was not ready to receive its answer? There are blessings that require character to carry. There are promises that require patience to protect. There are doors, great doors, that I will not open until your faith is strong enough to walk through them. My silence is not punishment, it's preparation. I'm preparing you to stand in places you once believed you could never stand. Remember this: gold is refined in fire, not in comfort. Diamonds are formed under pressure, not in peace. Strong faith is built in silence, not in noise. I am teaching you how to trust me when you cannot trace me, how to believe in my plan when you cannot see my hand, how to love me even when you don't understand what I'm doing. You are not waiting on a blessing. You are becoming someone who cannot be shaken when the blessing arrives. So breathe, rest, be still. I am here, and I am working in ways that will soon make you say, "Lord, now I understand why you were quiet. My beloved child, there are storms I allow you to walk through not to break you, but to wake you. When life is loud, you lean on everything else: people, plans, comfort, routine. But when everything becomes quiet, that's when you finally look up and say, 'Jesus, I need you.' In silence, distractions fall away. In silence, fake support disappears. In silence, you discover who truly stands with you. And it's me. It has always been me. You ask, 'Lord, why don't you speak louder?' But my child, I whisper because I'm close. I don't need volume to reach your heart. I need your attention. There are battles I am fighting for you that you know nothing about. There are enemies planning your downfall that I have already defeated before their plans were even formed. You think nothing is happening, but heaven is busy on your behalf. I silence the voices that want to destroy you. I cancel conversations you are not meant to hear. I block roads that lead to heartbreak. I close doors that would have ruined your destiny. You call it unanswered prayer, but I call it unseen protection. My silence is me holding back an attack that would have crushed your spirit. So don't fear the quiet seasons. They are proof that the battle is no longer yours. It is mine. When you feel nothing, when you hear nothing, when you see nothing, that's when your faith is growing the most. You are not alone in the silence. You are being held through the silence. My precious child, do you remember the moments when you cried in secret? When you held your breath just to stop the tears from falling? I was there, counting every tear as a prayer I will answer. You say, "Lord, I prayed. Why didn't you respond?" But I did. I responded by giving you strength you didn't know you had. I responded by keeping you alive on days you wanted to give up. I responded by sending small miracles you thought were coincidences. My silence wasn't abandonment. It was alignment. I'm not delaying your blessing. I am developing you for the blessing. If I give you what you're asking for too early, you will mishandle it. If I give it when your heart is broken, you won't feel the joy of it. If I give it when the wrong people are with you, they will ruin what I gave you. So I wait until the blessing won't crush you. It will crown you. Some doors need time to open because what's behind them is bigger than what you prayed for. You are stepping into a future that looks nothing like your past. I am rebuilding you into someone your old life can't recognize. That is why I'm quiet, not because I'm gone, but because I'm working. When a teacher is silent, the student is being tested. And when the test is over, you move to the next level. I know the silence scares you, but listen, silence is when your faith speaks the loudest. So hold on to me. Hold on even when it hurts. Hold on even when nothing makes sense. Hold on even when you feel forgotten. You are one answered prayer away from a whole new life. My beloved, there will be nights when your pillow is wet and your heart feels empty, yet you will still whisper my name. Those prayers shake heaven. You look at your life and say, nothing is changing. But I look at your heart and say, everything is changing. You are learning to trust me without visible evidence. You are learning to walk without seeing the next step. You are learning to believe without hearing a single word. That is not weakness. That is maturing faith. Your miracle is often hidden in the moments that feel meaningless. Your breakthrough often begins in the days that feel the darkest. You say, "Lord, speak to me." But I have been speaking through every breath you take, through every sunrise that promises hope, through every unexpected moment of peace that found you in chaos. I speak through the kindness of the people I sent to you. I speak through opportunities that came to you at the perfect time. I speak through the pain that changed your direction before destruction did. My silence is never silence. It's communication without words. I am making you stronger than what was meant to destroy you. I am preparing you for rooms you once felt unworthy to walk in. I am shaping your identity so the enemy never convinces you that you are anything less than mine. Yes, I'm quiet, but not distant. Yes, I'm unseen, but not inactive. Yes, I'm silent, but I'm saving you. And soon, you will look back and realize that my silence was the loudest "I love you" you've ever received. My child, I know you fight battles in your mind that no one knows about. You smile in front of others, but when the lights go off, your heart feels heavy. You look at others and think, they hear God, they see miracles, why not me? Listen closely. I am not blessing others instead of you. I am blessing others before you. Because when it is finally your turn, your testimony will touch people in ways theirs never could. You are not behind. You are being handcrafted for something greater. There are blessings I can only give to someone who survived heartbreak and still chose faith, who tasted loneliness and still chose kindness, who walked through fire and still chose hope. You ask why I'm silent, but silence is where warriors are formed. Silence is where destinies are born. Silence is where ordinary hearts become unshakable. You think I'm not speaking, but I'm teaching you to recognize my voice inside your spirit, not just in your ears. You think nothing is moving, but I am positioning you for a victory you will never have to question. You think you are waiting on me, but beloved, I have been waiting on you. To see yourself the way I see you. You are chosen, you are protected, you are destined. And silence is the final proof that the next chapter is big, my beloved child. Every silence you endure is shaping a strength inside you that fear will never be able to break again. You don't notice it yet, but look how far you've already come. The storms that once destroyed you can no longer defeat you. The wounds that once bled constantly are now turning into wisdom. The disappointments that once crushed you are now teaching you patience. You prayed for growth, so I allowed challenges that would stretch you. You prayed for peace, so I removed relationships that were disturbing your spirit. You prayed for purpose, so I closed doors that led to distraction. Every silent season is a spiritual surgery. I remove what is killing you so I can release what will restore you. I know you feel forgotten sometimes. I know you wonder if your prayers even reach my ears. But hear me. Your name is written on the palm of my hand. Every breath you breathe is proof that I am not done with you. There will come a moment, a holy moment, when suddenly everything will make sense. You will see why I ended that chapter, why I took that person out of your life. Why I kept you hidden while everyone else was being noticed. Because I wasn't preparing you for a small blessing. I was preparing you for a calling. You are chosen to shine in a way that shocks your past and honors your future. And when your miracle finally arrives, you will say, Lord, thank you for not giving me what I wanted, because you were preparing what I truly needed. My child, do you remember the nights you thought you wouldn't survive? Yet here you are, still breathing, still fighting, still searching for me. That alone proves I have been carrying you through battles you didn't even see. You think my silence is absence, but I have been closer to you in these quiet seasons than ever before. When you cried into your pillow, I counted every tear. When you whispered my name in fear, I stood guard around you. When you felt weak, I was your unseen strength. When you felt lost, I was guiding your steps in ways you didn't recognize. You are not unnoticed. You are not abandoned. You are not overlooked. Heaven watches you with the deepest affection. There are breakthroughs I can only release when your heart is humble enough to hold them. There are blessings I can only trust you with after the fire has purified you. You see delay. I see development. You see silence. I see strategy. You see a pause. I see preparation. I have been working behind doors you cannot yet open, aligning hearts, moving mountains, arranging perfect timing. You pray for direction, but would you believe me if I spoke a plan you didn't understand? You pray for a miracle, but would you recognize it if it didn't look like what you asked for? My beloved, sometimes I hide my voice to reveal your faith. I remove familiar paths to teach you to follow my presence. I quiet the noise so you can learn the rhythm of my heartbeat. Every unanswered question is teaching you trust. Every closed door is teaching you surrender. Every silent season is teaching you patience. The kind of patience that unlocks miracles. When the world rejects you, I am reshaping you. When people forget you, I am calling you closer. When nothing makes sense, I am writing a story that will make others believe in my goodness again. One day, you will thank me for every not yet, because not yet means something better. And what I have planned for you will not look ordinary, because you are not ordinary. You are mine, and I finish what I start. My precious child, every time you ask, Lord, where are you? I am standing right beside you, protecting you from battles you were never meant to fight alone. You think silence means I'm not speaking. But child, sometimes you cannot hear my whisper over the loudness of your fears. So first, I silence your storms. Then I speak to your heart. You are growing in the very silence you dislike. Your faith is maturing in the very waiting you want to escape. Your spirit is learning to rise even when emotions fall. One day you will look back and say, his silence wasn't punishment, it was protection. You are waiting for one blessing, but I am preparing a whole table in the presence of your enemies. I am crafting a testimony that will leave others speechless. Not because you were strong, but because you stayed when you could have walked away. You wonder why I hide certain details, because if you saw the path ahead, you might doubt your worth or fear the calling. So I reveal the journey step by step, so you learn to trust my hand instead of your understanding. Every time you feel alone, angels surround you. Every time you feel hopeless, grace lifts you up. Every time you feel forgotten, heaven is whispering your name. You imagine a future that feels uncertain, but I hold a future that is already victorious. When the time is right, I will restore everything the enemy tried to steal from you. Your peace, your joy, your confidence, your purpose. You will testify in rooms you once prayed to enter. You will lead people out of the same darkness I am rescuing you from right now. Listen, beloved, if I am silent, it is because your miracle is making noise in heaven. This silence has an ending. This waiting has a purpose. This pain has a glory attached to it. And soon, you will understand why I chose this path for you. You don't even realize how strong you've become. Every time life knocked you down, you got up again. Every tear you shed watered the seeds of your future. Every silent night of pain built deeper faith in you. The battles you thought would break you actually shaped the strength inside you. The struggles that made you feel weak became the reason you learned to depend on me. You keep thinking, why is this happening to me? But one day, you will look back and say, it happened for me. I am preparing you for rooms you've never entered. I am equipping you for blessings you've never seen. I am building a heart that won't quit no matter what happens in this world. Others may see only the surface, but I see the warrior you are becoming. You are not fragile. You are my masterpiece. You are not forgotten. You are my beloved child. You didn't come this far just to come this far. There is joy waiting for you. There are promises waiting for you. There is a future filled with my goodness. And you will step into it with strength and confidence. Hold on to me. Trust my process. You are being strengthened for a victory that will surprise everyone who doubted you. And one day soon, you will smile and say, I made it with Jesus. You feel like nothing is changing, but everything is shifting behind the scenes. The miracle you've been praying for is already moving toward you. Not one prayer has been ignored. Not one tear has been wasted. Heaven has been paying attention to every whisper from your heart. You think you're stuck, but I've actually positioned you. You think you're waiting, but I've been preparing you. When you can't see what I'm doing, trust who I am. I am the God who completes what He starts. I take the long, painful roads and turn them into testimonies. The enemy tried to delay you, but he could not deny you. What I have written for you cannot be erased by fear or failure. Breakthrough doesn't announce itself. It shows up suddenly, unexpectedly, gloriously. Keep walking by faith. Every step you take brings you closer to what has already been promised. Soon you will laugh again with a joy that overflows. Soon you will stand in a place you once thought was impossible. Your waiting is not punishment. It is preparation. Your patience is not wasted. It is producing strength. Your future is not far. It is right at the door. Hold on. You are closer than you think. Your blessing is on its way, and nothing can stop it, because I sent it. I know some good things left your life. People walked away. Opportunities slipped through your hands. Plans you trusted suddenly fell apart. And you asked, why, Lord? What did I do wrong? But listen to me. I am not punishing you. I am protecting you. Some things looked like blessings, but were silently breaking you. Some people spoke love with their mouths, but carry jealousy in their hearts. Not everyone who says they are for you deserves a seat close to you, so I removed what was draining you. I closed doors that led to dead ends. I ended conversations that were weakening your faith. You didn't lose anything valuable. I simply cleared the path for what is truly meant for you. The loneliness you feel right now is not abandonment. It is separation from what was wrong for you. Do not chase what I am dismantling. Do not rebuild what I tore down. Trust my hands, even when they take things away. I see what you cannot see. I hear conversations you never heard. I protect you from battles you never even knew existed. Soon, you will look back and thank me for every closed door. Because the next chapter of your life needs people who are loyal, not convenient. Love that is pure, not conditional. Blessings that lift you higher, not bring you lower. I'm not leaving you empty. I'm making room. What's coming will feel like healing, like peace, like a brand new beginning. This time, you will not be hurt by what you love. This time, your heart will rest. This time, your joy will stay. You may not see it now, but every difficult day has been shaping something powerful within you. The tears you cried in silence, the moments you forced yourself to get out of bed, the nights you whispered prayers with a shaking voice. All of it is building a strength in you the enemy cannot destroy. You think you're weak because you feel pain, but pain is not a sign of weakness. It is a sign you are still fighting. You are still standing. You are still believing. Every trial you endured is working for your future victory. Every waiting season is preparing your spirit to handle what's coming next. Storms never come to destroy my chosen ones. They come to reveal what I've placed inside them. Look at yourself. After everything you passed through, you're still here, still praying, still holding on, still refusing to quit. The enemy tried to break you, but instead, you're becoming unbreakable. The battle made you wiser. The suffering made you compassionate. The delay made you grateful. The fear made you courageous. Nothing was wasted. You're about to step into a season where you will use everything you learned. You will speak life from wounds that once nearly destroyed you. You will help others with wisdom you paid for in tears. I am proud of you, more than you know. And the strength you are gaining right now, it will carry you into blessings that you once believed were impossible for you. Hold on a little longer. Glory is coming. Breakthrough is coming. Your new life is closer than you think. My child, you didn't come this far just to survive. You came this far because I have a future for you that is worth every battle you had to fight. You are stepping into a new chapter, not of fear, not of loss, not of repeating the same pain, but of restoration, renewal, and unimaginable favor. You have been in the fire, but I promise you, you are coming out gold. Every prayer you thought I ignored, I heard. Every moment you thought I was silent, I was working. Every tear you thought fell unnoticed, I counted each one. You thought the enemy was attacking you because you were weak. No, he attacked you because you carry a purpose that threatens darkness itself. And now, your story is about to shift. Doors that were locked are going to open in front of you. People who overlooked you are going to be amazed by what I do through you. What you lost is coming back greater. What broke you is going to bless you. Your purpose is calling. Your miracle is moving toward you. Your breakthrough has already begun. So do not fear tomorrow. I am already there. Do not doubt your path. I am guiding every step. Do not question your worth. I paid the highest price for your heart. You are chosen. You are protected. You are loved more than you can measure. Stay close to me. Walk with me. Trust me. And watch how I turn your story into a testimony that will save others. This is your moment. This is your comeback. This is where everything changes. My beloved child, I am with you, and I'm never letting go. My beloved child, if my words reached your heart today, then raise your light. Tap the like button and comment, "I trust you, Lord," as a declaration of your faith. And if you want my guidance to stay with you every single day, hit subscribe now so you never walk through life alone again. I am here, I am working, and I am leading you into a future filled with peace and miracles. Stay close to me. Your journey with me is just beginning.